Hello everyone and welcome to 11 Foot Pole, A Tale of High Adventure. My name is Glenn and I will be the GM for this session. Formerly a part of this group, he who will never be named again, it's dead to us, was Corey, who was playing Morrow, the Underborn Fungal Warden of Renewal Druid. But still in the game is playing Barnacle, the Underborn Ribbit. Nightwalker Rogue is Lynn.
What?
Playing Sonia Sophia, the human seaborn Call of the Brave Warrior, is Bert.
Ahoy.
Joining us virtually, playing Kari Nix, the Ridgeborn half-giant stalwart guardian, is JP.
Hello!
And playing Marlowe, a lore-born primal sorcerer, primal origin elf sorcerer. Anyway, that's Jason.
That's me.
Yeah. So when we last left off, it's we've been off the air for a couple weeks. Our loyal listener has been wondering if we've podcast faded altogether. No. So in the village of Sindanor, you guys took on a contract from Namarta, a paladin girl, who wants you guys to escort her to the Shrine of Truth. You guys, because there were magic items in the deal, or not magic items, but new gear, tier 2 gear, you guys agreed, and you crossed across a couple of lizard man infested hexes, and then you climbed the mountains in this hex. You managed to get up the mountainside.
Periton.
Past my Periton mini that I painted. And so this episode starts, you guys are high in the mountain.
Hi.
All right, way up, and you know, the camera kind of does this thing, so you can see the steaming jungle in the distance, and you know, the volcano way off in the distance, and you guys are kind of like on the Parathras, the trail, you know, the narrow trail they were going on, except it's not snowy up here. It's you're not quite high enough for that in this tropical setting, but. So what marching order are you guys using to traverse the high passes up there in the mountains?
I'd say that Kari would take the lead because she's got advantage on rolls to traverse dangerous cliffs and navigate harsh environment.
Okay. All right. So she's in front. I'm gonna say Namarta is right behind her, just because.
I think I was the anchor.
Okay. Before you swung out and...
Yeah.
Okay. Jason, where do you want Marlowe to be?
I don't know. Somewhere in the middle, right? Are we still on that rock face?
Well, you're kind of up at the peak of the mountain now, and you're about to cross over and head down the other side. But yeah, it's like a narrow trail up along the side of the mountain.
Right. I don't know. Just put me in the middle somewhere.
Okay. You are. So I need everybody to give me an instinct reaction roll. This is where you will roll your duality dice. It doesn't generate hope or fear, but you will add your instinct bonus.
21.
Great, oogly moogly.
19.
12, you say? What about you, Jason?
18.
Okay.
I get advantage being an elf.
That just means you add a d6. You don't get to roll twice and take the higher.
Wait, I'm sorry?
So in Daggerheart, when you have advantage, you just add a d6 to your roll.
So you said a single roll, but add a d6.
That is correct.
Okay, so wait a minute. We'll change that. So we were at 11, 13, plus a d. 17.
Okay. I should have taken a picture of this earlier with my phone. Give me just one moment. From this lofty vantage point, you guys see a landmark in a nearby hex that looks like either a colossal statue of colossal proportions, just unimaginable proportion, or it's perhaps the fallen body of some kind of huge giant sprawled out in the jungle down below you. And I'm going to share this in Slack. Oh yeah, listener, you'll have to excuse Bert's sputum.
Sputum.
Isn't that the word? He got con crud at Dragon Con.
Dragon Con. Oh, cool.
Dragon cred.
Yeah. But otherwise, it was a good con. Lots of cool cosplays.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Did you play the game system that must not be named, or were you playing?
No, I was helping my friend run his booth,
Okay.
so I was working the whole time.
What is the new OSR game? Dark something.
Oh, Shadow Dark.
Shadow Dark. So there's Daggerheart and Shadow Dark. I've got to keep those two separate in my mind. They're very separate games. All right. So if you look on Slack in the Daggerheart channel, I just shared, you guys who rolled 17 or above spotted in. This isn't the hex you're going to. This is kind of the hex to the southeast of the hex you're going to. This colossal sort of statue.
Yep. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, you got it?
Yep.
All right. But also, you hear up ahead this sound. It kind of sounds like ringing bells at first. And as you come around on this narrow ledge pass area, it's almost like wind chimes, except like if they were huge and deep. There's this dong, ding, dong, 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 dong sound mixed in with more traditional wind chime sounds. So just all of these kind of discordant, jangling metal sound.
Does this giant creature seem to be made of the same stuff that crocodile thing was?
Made of the same as what? The
That crocodile golem thing.
Oh, he looks like he's made out of tarnished metal. Like the Statue of Liberty herself, he appears to be like maybe bronze or brass that has been discolored by the verdigris. And as you can see, there's like vines and stuff, and trees growing all over him.
Guy have some ability, I don't know, sense magic.
Well, this is like miles away. You're seeing this from all the way up on the mountaintop. And you're seeing it
That's
all.
how big he is?
Yeah. Well, and some people rolled like really. I can't remember if you're one of them. Some people rolled like really good. But yeah, he's big. He's like 15 stories, 20 stories tall. He's enormous.
Does it look like he's been there for a while? He's got vines?
Oh yeah. He's got jungle creepers and stuff growing all over him. So yeah, look. If you look in the lower right-hand corner of the picture, his left arm, you can see a bunch of palm trees there. That gives you an idea of how big he is. Like those are full-grown palm trees. So yeah, he's a very far way away. But just another crazy thing you see here on Skullcano Island. You guys keep going?
I would guess so.
All right. So you come around the next bend in the trail, and up ahead, kind of built into the mountainside, you see this structure, kind of a monastery, right? Kind of got this Chinese look to it with the way the roofs are made, and the gates and stuff, where they have the multiple gates stacked up on top of each other. It appears to be made out of a whitish green stone, like some kind of greenish soapstone or something. And you can see hanging around on the different balconies and stuff are these wind chime things. Some of them are great big, like Liberty Bell or larger, hollow cylinder, right? That are just swaying in the breeze and occasionally hitting the side of the monastery or whatever. But there are basically three main parts, three separate sort of buildings built into the mountain or coming out of the mountainsides, and these are connected with like rope bridges, and it looks mostly deserted. There's an entrance on, like you're coming up this way, there's an entrance over here, and then there's kind of a rope bridge across to an entrance over there. What do you guys do?
Can the giant get on the rope bridge?
So you go up and try to assess its ruggedness.
Looking at the quality and size of the rope bridge to see if the party can make it.
Still single file, or we arrive to it?
You kind of it kind of broadens out here. So there's kind of a gorge here that you can come across. There's an entrance over here. But yeah, you guys kind of come into a little courtyard kind of area.
So I get Lamarta
Mm-hmm.
and ask her, is this the shrine or are we still on the way?
This is not the shrine. The Shrine of Truth is near a volcano 2 hexes over. We've got to get down out of the mountains and go across some more jungle before we reach the shrine. I have not heard any rumors of this place. Give me a knowledge roll. And Jason, give me a instinct reaction roll. You still have your eyeball flying around?
I was going to mention that. I don't know. I wouldn't have taken it down.
Okay. Then give me an instinct reaction roll.
I got a 13 with hope.
Okay, mark a hope.
17.
Okay.
You know, if it's hope or fear, it's not sure.
Yeah, exactly. I don't need hope or fear because that's the reaction roll.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yours was not a reaction roll.
Okay.
His is.
Okay.
It looks pretty stable to you. These are big, thick, cable-like ropes. You're willing to risk her life on it. You know, you feel like, should probably survive.
Probably.
The planks are big, stable planks and stuff. Have you guys seen, like, on Instagram where you can actually go do this kind of thing in China? Have you seen this?
Yeah.
Like up on the mountainsides where you're on these little steps,
Yeah.
and it's like, I mean, you're carabiner, but it's like, oh my god.
I did that last week.
Oh, did you? How high up?
Well, I don't know about the cliff, but we were at like 7,000 feet elevation.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know how big the drop was.
Uh-huh. But you had like the narrow little steps you were going along?
Yep.
Why?
I wouldn't do it if it was like super narrow.
Sure.
But it was wide enough for me.
Okay. So, okay. All right. Well, he has checked out the rope and the rope bridge, and he's willing to bet your life on its ability to carry you. Jason, what you see is, looking out of one of the windows of the monastery, you see kind of a goat-like face
Oh, nice.
kind of peek out and look at you guys. Did you see that, JP?
I do.
Okay.
Does he have a raised machete too?
No, he does not have a raised, bless you, a raised machete. But you see kind of this goat face look out and see you guys, and then he kind of like ducks back into the building, and that's this building kind of over here. Do you tell the rest of the group about it?
Yeah, and
Bless you.
particularly our travel
Do you need some-
companion. If our travel companion or
Namarta?
Yes.
So she doesn't know about any goat-headed. There's no goat-headed race in the Daggerheart core book. So this is news to her. She doesn't know who these guys are. But she's basically, let's not jump to any conclusions that they are hostile. Perhaps a peaceful interaction can be worked out, because you guys notice you can't go forward without going through one of these 2 doors. Like, if you don't go through this structure, you're going to have to turn back somehow and find another way around.
And those are doors that are closed? Or are they?
No, they're not. They're doorways. So they're these big arched doorways in the stone, and they're kind of decorated with Kadari hieroglyph, okay, which was the society that was here before the calamity. So the people who built the city of Zadabad, that's the Kadari. And at least JP can speak some Kadari. And you notice it's engraved with Kadari hieroglyph.
You know?
What do you guys do?
She'll at least have a fast and arcane type individual.
All right. Give me a knowledge roll.
Oh, wow, that's pretty fat. That is 22.
22, hope or fear?
Fear.
Okay. I'm just going to need to spend a whole bunch of fear because I'm maxed out from last time. So you come a little closer and start looking at these things. Apparently, this is called the Temple of the Winds, whatever that means, and it was a health spa and kind of like a retreat, kind of like a day spa for the ancient Kadari. They could come up here and get away from daily life at court, and like JP does every frickin' week. Go off into the wilderness and I don't know, come back all refreshed. Yes. So yeah, it's basically an advertisement for the Temple of the Winds. You know, massage, mani-pedis, all those kind of things.
Okay. So she's expecting to go in to see massage tables and baths. And
Well, this is 800 years ago during the Kadari Empire, you know, but yeah, that's probably what you expect to see in there. Yeah, you guys just walk in. Is somebody going to call out to the goat men? What do you guys do?
You said I can speak that language? I don't see languages on my thing. But...
Yeah, that's not a thing in Daggerheart, but yes, you read and can speak Kadari.
All right, so I will call out in goat language.
Okay, now hold on. The goat language, there is no goat language. Kadari is the empire that was here 800 years ago. Those were humans.
Then I will call out in that.
Okay,
and
all right.
I will say greetings, basically greetings.
Okay. So you hear over the sound of the wind and all these gongs and wind chimes, you kind of hear some voices in the darkness through the doorway. And a couple seconds go by, and this particularly elaborately dressed goat man,
it's like a moose,
starts to appear out of the darkness. Okay? He's got a staff. He's got a longer beard. Those are not his horns. He's got kind of like a big animal skull on his back. He does have his own horns, but that's not what you're seeing. There's some skulls up there. Kind of a witch doctor looking fellow.
Yeah.
And he says, and you notice a few more faces appear in a couple of the windows.
You said they're humans?
They're goat men. They have goat heads.
Goat heads?
Yeah, they have goat heads.
Are they one of the...
They're not a race from Daggerheart.
Okay.
So they're not a race that you guys would have heard of or be familiar with. Let's see. Why have you come to the Temple of the Winds? If your intentions are hostile, you must go back.
We mean we come bearing no hostilities.
Good. This is good, because I warn you, any who shed blood in the Temple of the Winds will be cursed. Cursed. But if you come here seeking only knowledge and contemplation, you are welcome.
We come here seeking passage, I think. Is that right?
It is correct, yes.
So, but we are always open to knowledge.
Do you perchance come bearing gifts for the keepers of this place?
Kari looks back at everybody, left shoulder, right shoulder. Anybody have gifts? Anybody?
I'm looking.
Rations and handfuls of gold.
I got some lizard man meat. No, we ate that. My bad.
I produce a string of beads,
Okay.
polished shells.
Uh-huh.
I figure up here they haven't seen this beach. It's like a little puka shell necklaces kind of thing. It's like generic, really stupid looking tourist beach necklaces.
Yeah.
And I produce a handful of those and go, I have these from the beaches beyond. Hoping they wouldn't have seen up here in the mountains.
Yeah.
His goatee expression is one of mild disappointment, but he's like, well, come in and make yourselves comfortable. You must have had a long climb getting up here. You didn't run into the Periton, did you?
Just the one.
Yeah.
Foul creature. One of my disciples nearly had his eye taken out by that thing. Come in. So he leads you in. I guess his name is Billy. I can't,
Nice.
I don't know. And they lead you inside. Most of the interior is just empty, and they're not using it. Right? They take you up to the area that they are using, and they've got all of these like pigeons and other sort of jungle birds, cockerels and cockatoos and everything else, and So you come into this room and there's a, all this noise. But apparently they live off of the eggs of all of these birds they've attracted, right? So they take you through that room, and then they take you to where they've set up their camp. And it appears to be what used to be the library of this monastery, right? So there's all these books and, totally deteriorated, spread out all over the place. Many of them...
It's gone to the birds.
That's a separate room. But yeah, in here there's all these scrolls and all these books and stuff. And they invite you in. They've got their little camp set up there. They've got a little campfire. They've got their little pot that they're making wonton soup in. And they invite you to come and sit around their campfire. You guys partake of their egg drop soup?
They have any dumplings?
So they do have dumplings. They harvest the snails that proliferate in the underground part of the temple, and when they offer the dumpling to you, the wrapping is a page from one of these books. They're using the parchment, the papyrus, kind of as a wrapping. They hand you one, and they just bite the wrapping and the slug meat and everything, and just start chewing it. And they're like, "Oh, if you like dumplings, you're gonna love these." Is this something that Kari eats?
Yeah, I'll try it the way they're eating it.
Okay. Yeah, the paper is a little hard to chew and get down. You think it would be easier to kind of eat around the paper, unless you're just...
I think you want the roughage, though, if you're eating slugs.
Well, it's pretty rough. Papyrus, we're not talking about modern paper. We're talking about papyrus.
Yeah, there's a lot of fiber there.
Yeah, there's a lot of fiber there. What about the rest of you guys? Do you just stick with the soup, or do you eat the insides of the
egg drop soup?
I'm a frog. I can eat it. I can eat it.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I'll try a dumpling or two.
Yes, Jason.
Marla would definitely want to review or look at the texts and manuscripts if they're all around.
Yes.
She's gonna ask if they mind if she were to kind of peruse what's there. She also, within close range, has the ability to detect persons and magical things.
Right.
So she's gonna want to look for something that might speak to the history of the place, or give a sort of a better bearing of where things are.
I love that. So here's what happened. You learn right away that the goat men of the mountain have total disdain for the written word. Their philosophy is that anything committed to writing is not worth reading. These are just the scribblings. True knowledge cannot be communicated by writing. It must either be...
Sonia agrees wholeheartedly.
You must either sit...
That without the voice behind the words.
Exactly.
You can't understand the truth of what's being said.
Exactly. You have to hear the words of the person directly in order to receive meaning. But, Jason, because of your astute question, you actually find a manuscript concerning the Shrine of Truth. You find an actual manuscript concerning the Shrine of Truth. I'll have to send this in Slack later. But you notice 3 large runes amidst the text that you can't really figure out what the meaning of these 3 runes is, but they're like written in a much larger hand is kind of these 3 runes, and you're like, well, I can't read those. I can't make sense of those. But you do find out about the so-called Shrine of Truth. One of the most important things you find is that the shrine is also a tomb of a scholar named Thutmosis IV. So this was a scholar and sort of guru of the ancient Kadari, and his tomb is built under the Shrine of Truth. And some of his deeds and legends about him and his wise sayings are recorded there in this book you found. So put in your notes, book about the Shrine of Truth, and specifically player handout 40. I have a way of getting to player handout 40 and taking a picture. All right. So that is what you are able to find out of the books that they have not yet devoured. Illustration booklet 221. All right. So the goat men tell you it will not be simple for you to proceed to the other side of the mountains. There's the only way across is bedeviled by high velocity winds that make it difficult to cross the rope bridge in safety. We have convinced most explorers before you to go back. Would you like us to show you what we're talking about?
Would.
Okay.
Show.
Okay. All right. So you guys spend the night there, enjoying some more of their so-called food. Yes, they have tin cans that they eat, and what else do goats famously?
Everything.
A shoe. Yeah, an old leather boot.
Well, I start at dinner and whenever convenient. I'm telling tall pirate tales tied to each of the baubles. So I'm kind of giving those out and and here's a necklace from so and so.
Okay.
And so I'm giving them a.
And since it's coming straight from the horse's mouth,
right? So I'm leaning into my silver tongue experience and my presence stats. I'm just trying to kind of charm all of them collectively with these useless baubles. Each one having a larger story than the last.
Give us that roll, and spend that hope to use that experience.
Yes. Got a 15 with hope.
Okay. You are now part of the tribe.
Perfect.
You are quickly accepted. They love your storytelling. They love the straight from the horse's mouth stuff. They love hearing about far off places, even if you're making half of it up. Which, knowing you, do you tell them how you lost your leg?
Oh yeah, there's at least 3 stories about how I lost my leg.
Yeah. It's all of that. So you're close friends with these 4 goat men. By the time the next morning comes around, and they're ready to, I'm sorry, my ears plugged up, and they're ready to show you the sort of passage that is so dangerous. All right, so I'm gonna need to build this.
Yeah, 2 weeks to prepare, man.
No, 3. In the morning, they have oatmeal and stuff, and then they have goat milk. I assume you don't ask where the goat milk came from. If you know what's good for you.
Assuming it's milk.
Well, yeah, but they're goat men. Where did they get the goat milk from? They don't have any goats up here.
Are there goat
That's
women?
a good point.
Do you ask, or do you just drink it?
Have we not seen any goat women?
No. Okay. Okay. Right? All right. So you guys start to follow them up this path out of the back of the monastery. Higher and higher up, you're climbing up these steps. So you've got to be at the absolute crown of the world. You've got to be at the highest point on these mountains. And the sound of the bells retreats into the distance. But the sound of the wind starts getting more and more intense. And it's gusty, right? There'll be relative quiet, and then there'll be this blast of wind echoing through the caves ahead of you. It's just almost deafening. And you guys come across a lever. A lever.
It's a random lever.
'Tis a lever. And there are 4 symbols.
Are they the same symbols that we just saw?
No. Okay. So you guys can look at this. You can see the symbols on the wall if you look carefully. I'm not expecting them to be able to do it, so I'm going to show Jason and JP. Can you see that?
Yeah, kind of.
So the 4 symbols are a box with 3 lines. The next space is blank. Then there's the box, and then there's the 3 line. Okay? So you basically have all the combinations of box and 3 lines. You have box and 3 lines, neither box nor 3 lines, box but no lines, and lines but no box. Does that make sense?
Box with 3 lines, box with no lines, no box.
Yes.
So there's 4 settings.
Yes, there's 4 positions.
I just see 3.
Well, the one position is blank. So that's
Okay.
no box, no lines, right?
Gotcha.
So box and lines, box, lines, no box, no lines.
Does it look like it's 800 years old also?
Yes. They're like, we haven't figured out what this does, but it makes a terrible noise when you work the lever.
So, any past of working the lever, have they results in any way by pulling on the lever?
Well, so he goes over and he pulls the lever. Let's see. When you arrive, it's on lines, but no box, right? He pulls it to box and no line. And you hear some kind of a grinding of... By the way, you're like 10 feet away from the opening that takes you outside, which is this opening right here, okay?
Yep.
So you hear a grinding sound when he throws the lever, crunk. And you do notice the gusting of the wind seems a lot less in that position, box and no line. And then he pushes it back to lines and no box, and the wind gets louder again.
How far away is that emanating?
It sounds like it's coming from out here somewhere.
Not the doorway, but further out?
Yeah, so let's say one of you guys goes out and looks out the doorway, because the lever's back here, right? You guys come out, there's a rope bridge here, there's an opening into the mountain, and then over here you can see an opening, but there's no bridge here. Okay? And every few seconds, a gust of wind blows this way, strong enough to like make the bridge chaotically flip around in the air. And you have a feeling no mortal could hold on and not fall to his death. Of course, this is a 800-foot chasm.
Do we hear mechanical noises at all?
Well, did somebody pull the... Not if somebody hasn't pulled the lever.
But I mean, when they did pull the lever, what kind of noises?
It like a stone grinding on stone sound,
right.
and like a chain kind of
But
sound.
we didn't see anything.
But you didn't see anything. But nobody was standing out here looking. You just noticed that Go ahead.
Oh, and that wind, I don't know if I got the direction here. That wind is coming from behind us or in front of us?
It's going across this way, okay? When it gusts, it comes across this way and makes the rope bridge, flip and go crazy.
Yeah, but still, does that mean it's coming from behind us, or does it originate in front of us?
It's in front of you. It's going kind of this way across in front of you, from right to left. Yeah, it's not coming from behind you.
Right. So as if it might be coming from an opening, maybe.
Yes.
This is all open air, right?
Yes.
We're coming out of the structure.
Yeah, you're coming out of the structure. This is a mountaintop. That's a mountaintop, kind of.
So, possibly could that air be emanating from the openings that we see across the bridge, whether they're...
Oh, no, it's not coming out of these. It's like a wind blowing this way.
Are the goat people still with us?
Yeah.
I mean, can we ask them their experience with this lever?
We weren't able to figure it out.
Do they go across the
no,
bridge? They don't go over there?
we tell everybody, all the adventurers that come up here, that they need to go back. We've seen the unfortunate fate of those that have tried to run across in between the blasts of wind.
What about the wizard's eye?
Do you want him to send it across?
What do you think, Jason?
Yeah, we can take a look, see what...
Right?
We see.
Okay, so right now, just for the record, the lever is back where it started in the lines but no box position.
Lines but no box. That would suggest wind, maybe.
Okay. So where are you sending your wizard eye, Jason? Into this opening, or just to look around?
Over the chasm.
Uh-huh.
And maybe at an altitude that we can try not to get caught up in the...
I think it's like magic. I don't think the wind's going to blow it off course. Although it was able to be bit by a pterosaur, so I don't know.
Okay. Just go take a peek and see what we see, that's all.
Okay.
From a bird's eye view.
Okay, so you kind of get up a little bit higher. So you can see these two entrances are kind of across from each other, like maybe there used to be a bridge here. Give me instinct roll.
It should be an 18.
Okay.
Yeah, 18.
Okay.
With the hope.
Okay. Mark yourself a hope. So, you notice there's a like 10 foot by 20 foot block of stone kind of sticking out a little bit from the mountainside over here, like kind of out of view of the doorway. There's like a block attached
Is it the
to
green soapstone we saw earlier?
Yes. And you said you got an 18?
18, yeah.
Okay. You also, as you're looking around, so this entryway, it looks like you see light coming through it, and you actually notice a portcullis is blocking at the top of that entryway. So you notice a portcullis right here, and a sort of a stone block back here. What do you guys do?
Okay, so move the lever to the second, the box, no lines.
Box, no lines.
No lines.
Okay. And then look out here. So when you do that,
Yep.
this protrudes out,
Is it like a
Further.
counterweight?
slides out like this, and it's blocking the wind from hitting this bridge as violently. Like it's kind of creating a barrier so that the bridge doesn't flap in the wind as violently.
Okay, and try the nothing switch.
This goes back in.
And that's it.
There's a third.
Jason, where is your eyeball when all this is happening?
Well, I mean, I figured it was just kind of overhead.
Okay, give me another perception. Give me another instinct roll.
21.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. So when you moved it to box,
From
box no lines.
to nothing.
Okay. Well, first when you first moved it
Okay.
to box no lines, this came out, but this came up.
Portcullis open.
It's like
Portcullis opened. Okay.
like a counterweight.
Huh.
Right. So then you moved it to nothing. So then this retracted, but the portcullis did not come down.
What happens if we do it again?
And then put it to square with lines.
Then this comes out and this comes down.
But at no point does a bridge connect the...
No.
What's the distance there?
Maybe 35, 40 feet
From where?
from this area where there's no bridge.
Okay.
How far is the drop down?
Oh, 800
Just
feet.
really
Far enough to kill you. Yeah.
Almost
Okay.
all the way to the bottom.
Almost. Almost.
Marlo has an
Okay, let's hear it.
position to where it's blocking the wind, right?
Yep, yep.
And then in the porticus up.
Okay.
All right. She can make a spellcast roll and attempt to fly, which is one of her recent acquisitions that we leveled up.
Okay.
Okay. And perhaps what she could do, fly a rope to the other side, and it would give us something to come across.
Okay. So what position do you want the lever in?
Well, am I wrong with this, guys? Like, block the gate up, right?
Yeah, isn't that number 2 is...
Box no lines?
Yeah.
Okay. So you set it to box no lines. This comes out and this comes up. Okay?
And so we need to make our way to the midpoint now.
Yes.
Okay. So all you guys cross over. All right.
One at a time.
It's not too bad.
All right.
It's not too bad. There are some wind gusts, but yeah. So there's a little tunnel in here that connects these two, right?
Yeah.
So then you come out here. You're looking over there.
Is the go people, they stay over on the back?
Yeah, they're like, best of luck. All right. So, Jason,
Yeah.
you come around here, and you are immediately noticing this blocks the wind here. It's not so much blocking the wind way over here. Those wind gusts are still pretty violent in this space, and it's almost the wind kind of comes over this, and it's like almost going right between the two openings. You understand what I'm saying? Like the wind, like as soon as you step out of this opening, the wind wants to pull you down into the gorge or out.
Right. Okay. What about this?
So we want position 4 now.
What's position 4?
Box
the
with
levers
lines.
over there then.
You can yell over to the goat people.
Yeah. How are the go folks? Hey, bud. Give us number 4.
Okay? And that's Box. Okay.
Box with 3 lines.
Okay. So this comes down.
No, that's not what I thought what I meant.
What did you mean?
Well, no, but... Oh, does that retract?
Okay, so this is the box, this is the lines.
Yeah.
So which are you trying to get? You're trying to get lines, no box?
Oh, I just missed it.
Oh, I just gave it away.
Marlo's going to tie herself off at the...
Okay.
Just in case.
Who's holding...
But how do you get... Sonia stands perplexed. Like... He looks over the goat folks and goes, "Number 3."
Okay, but I can't... Which one is that?
It's the note, no box, no lines.
Oh, okay, then yeah. Then this opens, no box, no lines, this opens, and this retracts.
Okay.
Right. So the wind...
So now the wind is even stronger.
All right.
Oh, I thought it might lessen the wind over here to let it...
JP, are you holding Sonia's rope?
I would be.
Okay. All right, so you're going to try to fly across, Jason?
Where's Sonya?
I'm at the door just kind of peeking out and
I see.
signaling.
Okay. And then where's Marlo? Is she up there sort of midway over?
She's holding your rope. She's right here holding your rope.
She is. So now we have twice the wind as we had before and a open or closed gate in front of us.
The gate is open right now.
But didn't we also have a situation where we had the gate open but we had half as much wind? That's when the wind was blocking, or that block was blocking.
Correct.
Yeah,
We
2.
should at least get
Okay.
to that point.
All right, so
Reduce our wind.
all right.
Utah, give me 2.
Okay, so 2 is blocked but no. Okay.
Okay. So it's a matter of flying. What I have to do is make a spell cast, and on a success, place a number of tokens equal to your agility on this card, minimum 1.
Okay.
Okay. Now, minimum 1 would be if you had... They're going to give you 1 at first level. Or no, this is actually a 3rd level spell.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I look at what my spellcast ability is, it's just a 1.
But it said agility.
What spell?
Yeah, I'm sorry, agility. Yeah, I have a +1 agility.
Okay, so this is on page 328 of your hymnal. The flight ability. You make a spellcast roll, DC 15. On a success, you get a number of tokens equal to your agility. When you make an action, you spend a token, and then when that action is resolved, you send to the ground directly below you.
So the action would be carrying the rope, I guess.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be?
Or just flying across, right? I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah. So, is your agility... What is your agility? 0?
It's a +1.
Okay, so it's 1 either way. Okay, all right. So make the spellcast roll.
Okay. Now, any help I can get? Any assistance from anybody? What's going to go on here?
I don't know how somebody could help you with a spellcast roll.
Can it help me with a spellcast?
Well, I've got hold on.
Yeah, you could spend a hope to use an experience. Go
I've
ahead.
got an inspirational words.
Okay.
I don't know. I can give him a hope if he needs it. I don't even. Would that help him?
Probably not. You've already got hope, haven't you, Jason?
I got plenty of hope.
Yeah. So you can spend a hope to add your court magician experience, and then you roll.
Court magician is like a +2. What you mean?
Yeah. So you can spend a hope to add that.
Gonna do that. All right.
And then you make a spellcast roll, not with agility, with your spellcast trait.
Yeah, my spellcast is an instant. It's gonna be a plus.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. It's not good. It's gonna be good. I got 15 on the die with hope without my.
Okay. All right. So you spend the hope, and you start flying out there, and immediately you are hit by a gust of wind so violent that your ability to fly is completely negated, completely irrelevant. The wind hits you so hard in the backside.
JP. I saw no limitations on the flight.
JP, the rope starts flying through your hands, right? Like you're gonna get rope burns on this thing as she gets sucked towards the other side. It does look like she's headed straight towards the other opening as she tumbles in the wind. What do you do?
What can I gauge if I let go totally where she may end up?
Yeah, like I say, it looks like she's going to go in the other opening.
Why would you let go? You need this to come across. You need to take the burn, baby.
Do I need to take a roll to attempt to hold on, but still let it kind of go through my hands more controlled?
Yeah. I would say a strength or agility roll would be in order.
That's like strength.
Can I assist by helping to direct the rope?
Yeah.
Can I help feed it into the right direction while she's
Yeah.
working the brakes? I can.
Yeah.
Fairly.
Spend a hope to give him advantage. You roll the d6. JP, you roll the strength roll.
Is this a hope or fear one?
It would be, yes.
I'm going to spend another hope
Okay.
for my swashbuckling, my rope use, as I give our half giant guidance. Basically, give him the +2.
You can't do that.
Yes, I can.
What?
I told you about this tactician.
Oh, the tactician thing. Okay. Yes, you
helping out,
can.
spend a hope to add one of your experiences.
Nobody else can, but you can. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm adding a
All right,
d6
so I got
and
+2 plus whatever you roll.
I rolled a 4 +2 is 6 more.
6, 11, 17 with fear.
Okay. So Jason, you're like, okay, here we go, and this is your first time trying out.
Sorry. 20 with fear.
Oh, okay.
Forget to add my strength.
So this is your first time trying this spell, right? You've been working on it and studying it, and you're like, okay, it's now or never. And you jump out there and you're like, watch this. And immediately this gust of wind grabs you and you're just spinning out of control. You're like, give me, stop me. And you hear Kari like, not yet, let's see what's gonna happen. And they're playing out the rope. You get pulled straight across, and you guys can see she's going to go right through the doorway where the portcullis comes down.
Yeah.
It's not there now. Are you guys going to stop her when she gets to those stairs, or are you just going to see how far she goes?
I'm trying to get her into the opening, right?
She's into the opening, and she's kind of flying up this way, and you think she's going to fly right through this door if you guys don't put the brakes on. I'm just asking if you let her keep going. She can still fly.
And when you say fly, like she can suck, right?
Blown.
She's gone from suck to blow.
Nothing sucks. You go from one area high air pressure to low air pressure.
The point is, she's being blown through the doorway out to the sunlight you see on the other side.
So we're going to stop her so she can tie it off, right?
Well, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I'll let her go through just a little bit, and then I'll cinch it up around my waist.
Okay.
Wherever it's cinched up, yeah.
Okay. So Jason, you briefly see there's like a stairway down over here, and you shoot out this side, and you're kind of hanging in midair over another drop, right? So this is kind of the pinnacle over here, and this goes all the way through. And the wind wants to carry you all the way through, and if you weren't tied off and you couldn't fly, to your death. Fortunately, you are tied off and you can fly. So you get out there and you kind of do this on the end of the rope for a second, and you kind of catch your breath and manage to stabilize yourself. And so now you're kind of hovering over here, but the magic of your flight is about ready to give out. So do you want to try to pull yourself back in, or what do you do?
I yelled to the go people. Square with 3 lines.
Okay. Yes. Represent that. Square with 3 lines. You yell to him, he yells to her, she yells across. They pull the lever.
And now the portcullis closes on the rope.
So now the portcullis closes on the rope, which isn't the end of the world, but all the way over here. Can you even see this, Jason, on the screen?
I just see it.
If Lynn's black shirt wasn't the background.
Okay, so once you fly across over here,
There you go, that's better.
there's this gate, right?
Yep.
And you just keep right on going. You're out here hanging in midair, right?
Right.
And before you can figure out what you want to do, this portcullis closes. Now, it doesn't cut the rope or anything, so now you're kind of like hovering out here, looking around, but you can't get back in now because the portcullis is down.
Did that didn't have any bearing on the...
No, it doesn't, because you told them to leave this out. Yeah, okay. Then no, it doesn't really change the wind. But the wind is coming in gusts, so you could kind of get back over there and kind of grab hold of the portcullis if you wanted to.
Yeah, can we pull her back to the portcullis?
Sure.
So
If I get...
Go ahead.
Yeah, if I can get to the portcullis, and then... Wow, that would suck. I mean, I could... If I had enough slack in my rope, I could tie myself. I could tie myself to the bar or a bar. Now, if it goes back up again, it'll take me. But
Yeah, you don't want to tie yourself to the
but I'd
portcullis.
still be attached. I don't.
you want to get on the other side of the portcullis.
Right. But you can't do it at the moment. Okay. But if we get me back to the, is there anything that I can see, a lever or anything there that on my side or on the other side?
Sadly, no. There's just like this tiny little ledge that you can kind of stand on. And now remember, the wind is coming in gusts, right? So you're kind of standing there holding on, and then this gust comes, and you kind of are holding on for dear life to the portcullis, and then the wind calms down a little bit. But no, there's no lever or any kind of controls over here.
Got it. And is it just nothing but a bisbee?
Yes, it's just a fall. But there was you saw a staircase inside on the other side of the portcullis that goes off to the side. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, so I'm not. I see. I'm in front of the portcullis, or have I been blown through?
You've been blown all the way through it, and then they closed it. So you're you're past it.
So the stairs are now on the other side of the portcullis.
Exactly right. Yeah, the stairs were on this side of the portcullis. What do you guys want to do?
Well, so we can reverse course here and pull you back through. My thinking was, if the portcullis is closed and the rope is tied to it somewhere in the middle, we can just let the wind push us down the rope to the portcullis and dismount and go down the stairs.
Right.
Use the portcullis as a catch.
Okay.
Because the wind goes through
That's
it.
not a bad idea.
So do you
It's
want
basically like a kite on a string, just kind of...
Right.
We just
So
fly
do you want to
everybody-
open the portcullis and get her on this side first?
Sure.
Okay, all right. So they're like, hang on, girl. The portcullis suddenly opens in between wind gusts. You're able to step in, and then it closes behind you. So now and your flight spell ends.
Okay. So now it's like nobody touch the levers.
Yeah.
Right.
Put the candle
Right.
back.
Nice.
I love what he says. I want you to listen to me very closely. that's what Marlo is saying. I want you to listen to me very closely. Don't move the lever. Okay. Okay. So now you want her to tie the rope off to the portcullis.
Yep.
And you guys try to basically zip tie across when the wind hits.
So I think we tie off one end of the portcullis, one end back here.
Right.
With another line, tie it off to me as an extra, as a safety.
Right.
And I'm going to try and work my way down this rope that's now taut.
Okay.
So I'm going to kind of hand over hand, hanging my leg over, my good leg.
Yeah.
And just go with the wind.
Right.
Let my coat billow out and drag me down this line.
Yeah.
If I were to fall off,
Swashbuckling almost.
if I were to fall off, well, it's rope work. It's
exactly.
up in the rigging kind of stuff.
Yeah.
If I were to come loose, you know, Half Giant's got me with the safety rope.
Okay. All right.
At that point, we'll have two ropes across, and we can start people walking on one and holding the other.
Okay.
And make our way across.
I am going to say that works. You guys have solved my wind and the lever problem. So, so you're all able to get across that way, talking to the goat guys. The way you're supposed to solve it is, you have this out, so you guys get to here. Then you retract this, lower this, and you basically just jump. Because now you have enough wind that everybody's able to just be pushed across and land on the other side, but not get thrown. Right? If you do that and this is up,
no way I was going to jump and try and aim for the opening.
I mean, that's fine. I like the way you guys solved it. All right, excellent. So 11 Foot Pole's a production of the Murfreesboro Murder Hobo Old School Gaming Association. Join us next time for 11 Foot Pole.